So episode 1 was a lot of the Rimworld early game. We started naked as a Death Knight. In this episode, things get a little bit crazy. There's a few things that I didn't actually think were possible that, well, I guess are possible. And yeah, this is gonna be kind of a crazy one, so buckle up for the ride. So our goal in today's video is to figure out if Blaynard will stay with us permanently. He's gonna stay with us for 20 days. And he's this guy who did join us at the end of the last episode. And this dude is a blood mage. Since we're playing a Rimworld of Magic's hard mode, it's gonna be really hard to recruit fellow casters. When we do knock out enemy casters, they essentially explode and there's no way to capture them. And alright, we've been working on the base a bit. We rebuilt our old base, which got destroyed in a raid while we were gone. And this is currently Blaynard's bedroom. We're trying to keep him in a really good mood so he'll eventually join us. And yeah, now we're getting raided by some actual pretty good dudes. This guy Ed is an amazing medic. He's got 17 in medical, and he's also got this god trait, Emotep's Wisdom, which I might have overbuffed this for someone like Ed anyways. It increases pretty much everything to do with medical by 100%. It also does increase his market value to that of a caster though. So I don't know if it'd really be all that worth to recruit this guy, but yeah, we're gonna try to just knock him out if we can. Because we could sell him off as a slave even if we don't. Okay, we did knock him out, very nice. And we didn't actually give him any permanent injuries, which is also very nice. We're gonna capture him right here, actually. We'll just turn this into a makeshift prisoner cell for now. And here we go, we got another dude coming in. We got our donkey and our alpaca ready. And okay, looks like these guys are actually fleeing. Okay, that's the second time I've actually seen a raid go wrong for the raiders. Oh, Wave of Fear actually knocked this guy out. Did not know that was a thing that could happen. So we moved the prisoners into this storage room, and we don't really have a prisoner cell built yet. We're kind of low on food as well, unless we want to feed them raw human meats. Ed also has a lot of resist, 33. It's going to take a while to recruit him. So using the comms console with one of our mods, we can demand ransom for a prisoner, and his base value is actually 5440 because he has that god trait. That's increasing his value by quite a bit. We can't actually get the full price though, because we don't have high enough social skill. The question is, how lucky are we feeling? If we demand like 3,800, there's a 75% chance it's successful, and if it's not, I think they'll raid us. Let's try to send this offer. They did not accept the ransom. They will try to free the prisoner. Oh no. Okay, wait, we can actually just do it again. And okay, they delivered the ransom. I think they will still send a raid though. And okay, we're now getting raided. I don't think it's by the same people. They casted some stuff on each other. I don't know what they casted. I don't really know what they're doing actually. Like, this guy just keeps casting. He's trying to enrage. It says donkey found no valid target for enrage. I think he's trying to cast enrage on us or something. I'm not sure. Oh, and we actually knocked out that guy. Can we capture him before he blows up? Because he's doing his blow up thing right now. Wait, did we just capture him before he could blow up? I think we did. And this guy is a shaman. He kept trying to use that enrage ability on his allies and then our donkey. And he did actually enrage this dude, Landoa, which increased his manipulation by 70%, movement by 70, and then pain shock threshold by 35%. I don't know why he was trying to cast it on our donkey, but yeah, Ergo is also a Death Knight, by the way. So we're about to have a Death Knight versus Death Knight battle coming up momentarily. We're just going to start sawing them up. We actually disarmed Ergo. And yeah, this thing attacks so quickly. I really like this weapon. I'm not sure if it is giving us more lifesteal, but yeah, that grinder weapon might look overpowered because we're attacking so quickly, but yeah, the damage is not that high. Like, we inflicted tons of small wounds on this guy. We're getting raided yet again. What's kind of weird about this timing, and the reason why this may seem a little bit scripted, is Kawaii Waifu's crypto armor is at 1.5% durability, and Police's armor is, well, not that low durability. Is she gonna knock over our wall? Looks like that might be the case. Nope. That first trap really did not do much, by the way. It did not penetrate her armor too much. There we go. She's hitting other traps. And here comes Pelison. Pelison actually got knocked out. She's also not especially good, and she's 73 years old. And so yeah, I think we will have Kawaii Waifu kill her and make her armor become tainted. It is actually lowering the durability of her armor, which is not ideal. But that is also lowering the market value, and we got it down to 46%, which is fine. It's gonna be better than the armor we're using. And okay, minutes after getting raided, we're getting raided again. We dropped a Grave Blade on those guys, and we're just going to hold the door. That's the plan anyways. And Ren, where are you going? I don't know where Ren's going, but we're gonna take out both these guys, ideally. This person has some type of stealth equipment on, a ghillie suit, I guess. And wait, Ren's gonna keep coming, I guess, which is okay. They have a gun, but yeah, they were not able to use it. And we did actually heal up off of killing Ren. I want to say about 30 minutes after getting that raid, we're getting a Manhunter pack of pigs, which actually is nice because we need meat. And there's only 3 of them, I think. So yeah, This will be really good. And okay, we got kind of a weird raid on our hands. So this raid went wrong, but since this raid is from the Extreme Hive, the fact that it went wrong and these Enhydrions spawned, they're not going to actually attack this bug. They're manhunting and they're going to go for us. And they're over here. We're having Kawaii Waifu open up this ancient tome, and we're going to see if we can do it before they get here. And crap, of course that one didn't actually reveal what was inside. We're going to open up this one too. And there we go, it's a bunch of bugs, which actually is not a good thing, although there is a psychic animal tamer in here, an Archotech teleporter, and a psychic sooth pulser. So that part is good. The part where there's no mechs in there though is not good. So we're not gonna be able to use them to help us take on this raid. Manhunting animals. We should be able to solo it maybe. Let's just open that. We're gonna hopefully be able to solo it. Rather, I don't know if we should. Yeah, that door kept closing and then the animal just kept attacking the door, which is annoying. And Kawaii Waifu to get hit, by the way. Not too badly though. We could have Blainer to actually tank a few shots. That's Kawaii Waifu doing. She's actually healing more than she's getting hits, which is good. Let's use Great Blade on this thing. It hit it a bit, and this one is actually... Yeah, both of them are actually going down. This one has a bad back too, which is lowering its manipulation a little bit. But yeah, we're lifestealing more than it can hurt us, which is good. And it may seem like this weapon right now is OP, but I assure you that it's not doing that much damage, I swear. So the donkey actually got hit pretty bad. Our alpaca is actually gonna bleed out in 3 hours. Its left leg got bitten off. Okay, well I think we're actually just gonna put it out of its misery. And okay, so we ended up clearing out the ancient tome of all the insects, and yeah, there is a psychic animal tamer inside of it. On our map, there's also a thrumbo hunt, which will expire in 8.6 days, and a Najoran hunt, which is gonna expire in 5.9, and there's also an ancient ruins that's going to expire in 14 days. So yeah, we should actually go on a caravan mission to hit up both of these hunts, and potentially we could find either a thrumbo or a Najoran that has really good genetics, and we could use our psychic animal tamer on it. And crap, I was just going to talk about how I want to sell out these prisoners. It looks like they're now fighting. The fact that they just fought is going to lower their HP, thus lowering the value we get from selling them. The Pact of Gorar will give us 38.50 base price for selling off Donkey though. If we lower it down to like 3k, let's do that. I'm feeling lucky. They did not accept the ransom. Okay, well, let's just try it again. Did not accept the ransom again. We're gonna try a third time, and they did accept it this time. Pretty much immediately after pissing off that faction, we ended up getting raided by a different one. We disarmed this guy, very nice, and we knocked him out too. Cool. And wait, is this guy blown up? We capture him before he blows up? Yes, we did. Very nice. I guess this guy is a druid. He does have 12 in planting too, and druids have more plant work speed and harvest yield. This dude might actually be a nice addition. What are these guys doing? Oh, they're heading in here to steal stuff. No, you cannot steal the psychic animal tamer. That's not okay. That sucks. We're gonna have to go out and stop these guys. Use our Grey Blade. We actually knocked one of them out. The person that had the psychic animal tamer dropped it. We don't really care about the Sooth Pulsar and the Archotech teleporter. In fact, those things are actually increasing our wealth by quite a bit. That's why we're getting raided by so many people. But screw it, we're just still gonna try to run them down anyways. Kawaii Waifu is under the effects of toxic buildup. Why am I toxic? It's actually quite bad too, 43%, because she was fighting insects earlier. So it's lowering our movement and manipulation down to a pretty baseline actually. And Alboyo, where are you going with that psychic animal tamer, dude? Question is, we definitely want to kill Alboyo and stop him from stealing that. But we want to stop them from taking other stuff too. So we're going to pick up the psychic animal tamer and we're going to chase these guys down. But yeah, I think this guy's going to get out with this Archotech teleporter, and crap, we got hit again. Okay, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. We're just gonna kill this guy because he's pissed me off. We're gonna use Wave of Fear, have him run. I should have used that earlier probably on the dudes that were stealing stuff, but yeah, he's fleeing. And we're just beating him down. And we actually did knock him out. And this dude's not that good, so we're definitely gonna sell him off. As far as the Druid Vidorbo, he does have 19 resist. And though I think he would be a good addition, we're kind of looking for someone that can do animals right now as our next colonist. Because yeah, we need someone that can train up whatever animal we tame. And they have to have at least 10 animals in order to do that. One thing to know about this guy Billa is he has a god trait, Herculean, which I might have overbuffed a little bit. It gives 95% armor, plus 10 melee hit chance. Thankfully, the guy is not that good in melee though with his class. It's a range class. If he was a melee class, I would be a bit worried, but yeah, we're going to use Grey Blade on him, and then, okay, we knocked him out. Very nice. We're gonna capture him before he can explode, which I don't know if those type of casters can explode. But yeah, still not sure, by the way, about this weapon we're using. It might be a little bit broken, I'm not sure. The thing about the weapon is it does have a good amount of armor pen. That's one thing I will say that is very nice about it. But yeah, We captured 3 people from the Pact of Gorar. We will sell this guy who, yeah, he's Herculean, but his class doesn't really work with his passions. Like, he did not like to shoot. So yeah, we sold him off for 3,500. What the hell? We're getting raided twice in a row by the Pact of Gorar, and it went wrong. Here come the raiders, and they're actually walking right by this giant lizard thing. We're gonna Kawaii Waifu use Graveblade on it. It did go Manhunter mode, and it's now attacking the raiders. Very nice. Oh, and here comes Tona, by the way. So yeah, we're using the Crypto Hatchet. It's not the whatchamacallit. We're using Wave of Fear. That guy's gonna run, and this guy's gonna run too. Is this a caster? No, they're a brawler though. We will capture that dude. And how are these guys doing against... Okay, they actually knocked out the Queen Kana, and then these Night Aves were trying to chase these guys down, and okay, cool, they're fleeing. We're getting raided again, really? These raiders are literally gonna run into the people that are raiding us. We need to get out of here, by the way. We need to pack up our stuff and just leave. And yeah, there's too much wealth on our map. We're just gonna get overrun eventually if we stay here any longer. So yeah, this is gonna be hopefully our final defense, I guess, which we're hopefully going to be able to hold. These guys just, they're not that strong in terms of their gear, so I feel like, okay, nice, we disarm this guy. The disarm is actually kind of underrated. We're gonna Wave of Fear. These guys are gonna run. The Wave of Fear is underrated too. We disarmed this guy as well. We knocked out both of them. Just gonna charge, I guess, like they did in Lord of the Rings. We're just charging out. And we killed that guy. What's going on over here? They're killing our donkey. That was gonna be our ticket out of here. Well, it looks like we're not gonna be having a mount, because yeah, we were waiting for that thing to heal up, but done waiting for that. And okay, nice, they're fleeing, very good. A good way that we can reduce our wealth right now is, well, A, we use the free Rimworld trial, and we're gonna get somebody to join us pretty soon, who's probably gonna suck, but B, we can use the gold package for 8,000 silver, and apparently you can trade in employees as well. Oh wow, you can actually choose people to buy, and like we could sell off waifu if we wanted to. This person's 13k. I wonder why they're so expensive. They have Emotep's Wisdom and they're psionic. Oh, that makes sense. Emotep's Wisdom being a god trait increases market value, and then so does psionic. And wow, this guy would actually be amazing to recruit because he does have 10 in animals. Psionic is a melee class though, and he doesn't have any passions for melee, so I don't know. Wait, what? This person's a duchess? And they have 9 in animals, and they're an animal friend. Wait, okay, maybe this is the person that we want. So we picked up this Duchess for 1,800. I think it was a bit of a steal. Maybe she should have had a higher market value, although maybe no one wanted her because she had such high expectations. She wanted a bunch of things that we could not provide her, and she also had this -5 moodlet for 14 days traded in from Rimworld, and there was nothing we could do about that. If we kept her around base, she'd probably just be having mental breakdowns, so we sent her and waifu on a caravan mission over to this nearby thrumbo hunt. And right, here we go. Is the thrumbo gonna have good genetics? It has pretty solid genetics, actually. Everything's above 100% except for the leather. Now the question is, okay, no health conditions. The other question is, are we going to be able to successfully use our psychic animal tamer on it, and will it work? It did work, although it got brain damage, unfortunately. It got only 1 damage to its brain. That's not really going to do much at all. So yeah, we just got a thrumbo. Cool. While they were out, we had Blainard just solo defending the base, and we got another lost refugee quest. And this person ended up turning out to be kind of just what we needed. They were really good at social, and they could also build and mine, and they could do some animals too. She was able to tame up a few more animals, and those animals plus Blainard and her were enough to duo defend the base for a while. We did also give her the grinder, and like you can see, she's attacking really fast here, but she does get hit just once with this Revian weapon. And like you can see here, some of the slower hitting weapons can hit really hard. She's got 3 injuries, and she's gonna bleed out in 11 hours just from that 1 hit. So yeah, though someone's attacking really quickly, they're not necessarily doing tons of damage like this weapon, for example. With this raid, they actually sent us attackers from 2 sides, but we were able to send Blainard out, and we used one of his abilities, Blood for Blood, and I haven't really talked about it yet, but essentially it just drains the target of some of their blood and gives it back to Blainard and heals some of his injuries. If we use it on a creature though, it will piss that creature off and it will turn it Manhunter, and this giant dinosaur rhino thing, I say rhino because it ends up dropping rhinoceros leather and meat. This thing ends up taking care of half the raiders for us, and the main reason why I talk about this is because we're able to sell off, I think it was like 400 rhinoceros leather just from this animal. While that was going on, one of our prisoners that Blainard had soloed earlier, and this is actually kind of a cool battle, by the way, Blainard uses Blood Drain on Amber twice, and ordinarily you can't reliably do this because it's got a 60-second cooldown, but Amber was the only one raiding us here. But yeah, 2 Blood Drains was enough to drain Amber of most of her blood, and she ended up falling unconscious. It did take a while while for her to regenerate that blood though, but once she did, we were able to sell her off for a really nice price as she was a bladesman. It's a melee class though, and she didn't have any passions for melee, so we didn't even consider keeping her. But yeah, all that money we picked up was enough to be able to afford a crypto crossbow, a good marine armor, and a grenadier power armor helmet for our blood mage Blaynard, who did have 8 shooting, and that gear was going to be enough to help him defend the base for a while Kawaii Waifu was out on a Caravan mission. After doing the thrumbo hunt, we hit up this nearby industrial colony, and all they really had was this LTEX helmet that we bought for our new PSYCASTER, and this just increases neural heat recovery rate and psychic sensitivity, thus boosting her psychic powers. And helmets for her are kind of limited anyways. She needs a specific title level requirement helmet, and this helmet just fit that title requirement. Though there are a lot of negatives that come with her having a high title, there are also some positives, like if she's on the Caravan, we can trade with this nearby Empire colony. What? We can buy a galatras from these people? Okay, freaking screw it, we're doing it. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be something you're supposed to be able to do. We got an achievement for that too. Tame a galatras. Oh yeah, we tamed it. We tamed the crap out of that thing. So the difference between the hardened prestige marine armor and the prestige cataphract armor doesn't seem like it's that much. Although, oh, I guess the hardened modifier gives it plus 7.5% protection. So ordinarily the cataphract armor would probably be a lot more worth it, but yeah, we're just gonna buy the hardened marine armor. After picking up the galatras and that armor for our PSYCASTER, we also bought her a charged shotgun as she does have 11 in shooting, and we headed over to this nearby ancient ruins. And all right, here we go. The ancient tome is gonna have, it looks like just one mech, so this should be pretty okay. And behold the power of the freaking galatras. What I'm guessing happened is somehow the casket got opened before the explosion hits. But yeah, this galatras is pretty nuts. And okay, well, it ate the freaking Archotech meal. That was $200, by the way. That went down the drain basically, but it did increase its manipulation and movement by 50%. But yeah, I think we send the galatras away because we don't want it to blow anything else up. And then we're gonna have Manju come in here and use Berserk Pulse on these guys. Well, let's let them take out the phalanx first, I guess. Our thrumbo is actually fleeing as well. Oh, galatras, can you stop doing that, dude? Did it just blow something up, by the way? Okay, yeah, go way up there. The thing has a crazy amount of range. It's like a freaking... Okay, can you stop? Okay, yeah, we can actually turn this off. It doesn't even say what the attack is. It just has some type of meme poem. Ugh, dude, chill. There was something on the ground, I swear. Please stop, dude. Does it not care about line of sight? I think it had line of sight just now. Okay, yeah, you're using a flamethrower on a mech, which I don't think that did anything. But yeah, let's have Manju come over here and use Berserk Pulse. And that's gonna make these guys go berserk, and they're gonna fight each other. Oh, and this person's actually casting shield. They are a Chaos Mage. But yeah, let's have Waifu just start tanking damage. Oh. Good freaking lord. Manju just got obliterated. What the heck was that? Okay, we're gonna use Graveblade and take these guys out very quickly, hopefully. Okay, that person's down. Her torso is at 1 HP, by the way. And then we're going to use Spite on this guy. We need to take him out. I don't know what that was. I think it's the shield that he has. I think he's using a shield ability. Oh no, we need to put Manju out. Extinguish the fire on Manju. Kawaii Waifu is bleeding. We just killed. Oh, we're not even attacking the right person. We're attacking somebody that was already down. We disarmed them. Wave of Fear. Person gonna run. That shield is nasty, by the way. It's the Paladin shield, I think. This person is just taking shots, though. What the heck? We need a better melee weapon, I guess. The Fine Crypto Hatch is not cutting it. Okay, this is just a troll. Shield cast success. Wait, did they just shield themselves again? Okay, Thrumbo, get in here. Okay, Thrumbo's not getting in here. Let's use Graveblade, maybe that will do it. Okay, there we go. We knocked the dude out. He did actually have some nice stuff, so we're just gonna strip him for that. While they were out on that Caravan mission, 2 colonists joined us. We got Kyle Bolton from removing the Thrumbo threat. You can either kill it or tame it, and that did complete the quest. We also got Antonina as a random free colonist from Rimdeed. They both weren't all that good, and enemy raid strength is highly dependent on how many colonists you have, and this is multiplied exponentially since we're playing on 500% threat scales. So though we did have them around the base for a little bit, and Bolton did cook us up some some meals, it was nice to not have to eat raw meat for a while. We did end up stripping them both and we sold them off to Rimdeed. A bit later, our blood mage Blainard decided to leave. It had been 20 days and the guy did not want to join us, even though I felt like for the most part we kept him in a pretty decent mood. Thankfully though, we did have Mayumi still around the base, and with her 12 social, there was a 100% chance to arrest Blainard. There was no chance we'd have to fight him at all, and yeah, this chance is based on social skill. After arresting him, a message also pops up that says quest has failed, but I don't think this really matters. The quest is over anyways. The refugee quest also does say you may get a reward later for helping out the refugee, so maybe that's the part of the quest that we failed. We're not going to get any later reward. But yeah, so now we got a decision to make. Do we want to keep Blainard as our prisoner and eventually recruit him? He does have 24 resist, but him and Mayumi are friends and she has 12 social, so it won't take too long for Mayumi to convince him to join us. Also, we could sell him off as a prisoner for around 2200, and there is a extremely good Revian colonist that costs 9k. She's a tough chaos mage that can shoot, and yeah, if we sell off Blainard, that will be 2200 closer to being able to afford this Revian. We will still be lacking quite a bit of money, but our caravan with Waifu and Manju is going to be heading over to this legendary grave. Another one of these did end up spawning, and there's going to be a bunch of gold here, so that should help us get a lot of the money that we need to be able to pick up that Revian. Let me know what you guys think. Should we keep around the blood mage Blainard and develop him a bit more? He is level 7 and I haven't talked about his other abilities, mainly because leveling him up has been quite a process. There's certain classes that are harder to level than others, but yeah, should we develop him more, and is it even going to be worth to have him around, or should we just dump him off and try to get that Revian as soon as possible? These are decisions I'm gonna have to make at the start of the next episode. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.